previously on the LCS.
Coming now from the Phantom Dancer, he's getting the procs that he wants. Another double kill in the game coming in for him. LMQ's gonna have a win against every team in the league.
CLG with the win will be in first place.
On to the fountain is where they push Dignitas for their own solace. Dignitas gets taken down by Counter Logic Gaming. Way too much EG on the fight right now. The quadra kill coming in for Alltech. They stopped the 6-game bleeding streak. The North American League Championship Series. We've got an action-packed day lined up for you at home and this amazing live studio audience. Hello, I'm Rivington Bizen III, and with me is Joshua Jat Leesman.
Yeah, and Riv, it should be a great week of action. The top 5 teams are still within 2 games of each other, and every game counts as there are only 8 matches left per team before the playoffs.
Not much to go. We've seen progress from the 4-way tie for a first couple weeks ago. Now there are only 2 teams sharing the top spot. That's CLG and LMQ.
Yeah, and both those teams are playing very well. Right now, LMQ is currently on the longest winning streak in the LCS, taking their last 4 games. They'll face off against each other on Sunday. Yep. So it's possible, if they both win today, the one team would be in sole possession of first place by the end of the week.
And meanwhile, Dignitas has been in and around first place the entire split. But right now, they have the dubious honor of the longest losing streak with a 4-game slide.
Yeah, Dignitas is actually tied for 4th now. And I remember Scar actually said that others and analysts believed Dignitas would fall off near the end of the split and that he wasn't going to let that happen. And that fall actually looks like it has begun happening. So it is Scar's job and the rest of Dignitas to prevent that from happening.
All right, we talked about how much short time there is. We'll see if they can do it quick. Finally, a familiar face will be returning to the Rift. Nidalee, the Bestial Hunter, is once again available for play.
Yeah, and Nidalee was only played once this week in the European LCS by SK's Freddy. And based on the scale of the rework, it might take some time to get picked up, kind of like with Xerath, but there are a lot of top lane Nidalee players in the North American LCS.
I can't wait to see. So there were more than a few moments from the Week 9 European LCS that had you tweeting hashtag LCS Big Plays, and the first one comes from Ayla. She writes, is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it cyanide? No, it's Cotton with the Dragon Steel. Here's your number 3.
After just 3 minutes, 50 seconds, but will they be able to finish it off before Millennium come in? There's Cotton X going over. He's going to get in, and he manages a steal as well. He's going to pay for it here with his life, but they get that first pick up on the Dragon.
Definitely worthwhile. Dragon securing smart play, Cotton X landing the steal and grabbing the objective.
Big reason that was worth it is because Corki was up in the top lane that entire time farming. From the same game, at Rainified tweets, Creatine Quadra, all hail Creatine Senpai. Carry my fantasy points, I'm up against Reckless. I am 2 actually. Let's take a look at the number 2.
Brilliant solar play gets 3. This could be a whitewash for Millennium. Zaza's going to get his Bloodwell pops here any second. They've killed off Overpower. Celeber is going to go down. He's right in the middle. And Kirk now going to step forward. Has he got the pace to get in? There's the gold card. And that is going to be 4 men down for Roccat. And a triple kill for Creatine. 8-0-2 now.
Creatine still chasing, gets caught out, manages to get the Quadra at the end of the fight.
Get in him. I even TP up in case. Kobe, don't chase. Okay.
Oh, don't chase, don't chase. Never mind, if you're gonna get the kill, it's fine.
Yeah, always. So let's hop into our last highlight. This comes from Booga. 3 words, Shook, Riven, LCS Big Plays. Here's your number 1.
Colleen coming out, missed the roll, being hit by Frogger's ulti from the backside. There's a shockwave. Shook's going to go down here possibly. Oh, he's got away. He's alive. Somehow out of that one. And now Impaler turned around. And there is Shook from the side to throw his ulti in. And there's 1 man down. But you've got to feel it's going to be more here. Finding the next target. This is going to be 3 then dead for the Super.
Oh, got a kill too.
Stone somehow survived all that damage.
Subaru Kuda used everything on trying to kill Shoki, just dances away. That did manage to kill him. He came back in the fight.
When an outplay feels that good to watch, you know it has to be that good, feels that good to execute.
Yeah, he probably felt pretty cheeky about that, getting away with such a sliver.
Well, we're going to get some of our own in these next 2 days, so keep sharing your favorite moments from today's matches by tweeting us at LOL Esports and use the hashtag LCS Big Plays. Taking a look at the table, Alliance is in first, followed 1 game back by Fnatic.
And then tied for third is Millennium and the Super Hot Crew, with SK Gaming, of all places, falling to 5th.
And back here in the land of apple pie, it's CLG and LMQ in first place with a lucky 13 wins. And then in third, it's Team Solo Mid.
Cloud9 and Dignitas are tied for 4th, while Curse is in 6th, and then Complexity and EG round out the standings.
That's right, but anything can happen in our 4 games today, starting with Curse facing off against Dignitas. After that, Evil Geniuses and Helios will battle it out against Seraph and the CLG crew.
Yeah, then in our third match, it's a showdown between TSM and Cloud9, and we'll conclude our LCS coverage with Cloud9 looking to take their first win against Complexity.
And then stick around for the North American Challenger Series for a best-of-3 quarterfinal showdown between Curse Academy and Wasabi Gaming. But be sure to head over to lolesports.com and put your precognitive powers to the test. Click on schedule, select week 9, and tell us who you think will win.
Also there you can find our new and improved VOD Hub. Quickly find all your favorite matches from this year, ready to watch at the click of a button, and spoiler-free.
That's right. Or if you're looking to kick your LCS experience up to 11, click on the tickets link for all the details on how you can join our studio audience, like all these cool people here, to see all the action in person. But for now, we're going to go ahead and send it over to the analyst desk.
Thanks, Riv. Hello, everyone. I'm James Dash Patterson, and joining me to help set the stage for today's action is David Freak Turley and Sam Kobe Hartman Kensler. Guys, are you excited for this weekend of games?
Of course I am. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun.
Absolutely. And we're going to start by breaking down a few of the faces we'll be keeping an eye on this week.
Yeah, first up, it is Inox, who has been struggling in recent weeks and could benefit from Nidalee's return. We'll have to see if he can play the champion as well since she was reworked.
Now, next up, we're going to stay in the top lane and go to Complexities to keep an eye on West Rice. In recent weeks, he's actually found a strategy that works for his team by just building himself into an unkillable tank. If it works again today, Complexity will get their 3rd straight victory against Cloud9.
Then it's the spring split MVP Bjergsen. TSM is only 1 game back from first place, and today he'll face off against Xiao Xiao, who has bested him in their last 2 meetings.
Then we'll also stay in the mid lane and watch Curses in Voyboy. He had a lot of momentum coming out of their 3-1 Super Week, but then lost most recently to the 7th and 8th place team, so they have to kind of pick up the slack from here.
And finally, it's Crumbs. Dignitas are currently lower in the standings than they have been all year long. And they've looked shaky in that early game. Dignitas are going to need Crumbs to bring that early game pressure to help them snap their losing streak.
All right, well, each week, fans have gotten a taste of what teams say in the huddle with the LCS preview show's All Chat. But the all-important in-game communication is what creates a strong team out of 5 individuals.
Communicating is just both ways. You just have to listen to your teammates and take the information in and make the best out of the situation. The second we hit the champion selection music, it's like we make a switch.
Try for us. That's like so sad.
Okay, pick some bets.
Alright.
We are always telling each other what our laner's getting.
He doesn't have any damage items though. He built a locket first.
To gauge how a fight would go or how we need to approach our next play.
Yeah,
or he hasn't bought yet, like 100% Grimmin.
Okay.
It's really important that you talk about the team fights beforehand. During team fights, everyone should know what they're doing.
I'm gonna wall this in 3, 2. I'm gonna wall the left side, I think. Yeah.
Watch hard. I see it. Okay, hit the tower. Gragas holds down, right? He used it.
Yep.
Okay, he used it.
It's usually the initiator who will call, like, maybe a Thresher would look for a hook or a flash play. Then the person who can follow up will say, I can follow up.
I'm coming. Nice, get Thresh! Got him. Nice.
As soon as a call is made, it's up to the players to just follow through.
It's important that everyone listens, and even if you don't believe it might be the right thing, sometimes you just gotta take risks, so you need to put belief in your teammates and just trust their call.
Seraph. Here, the side lane. The Afro link.
That's okay, we can push up mid again. We can push up mid again.
Do the same thing again.
They got
See,
talked.
we can do that again and again, and eventually we're gonna land a skill and we're gonna kill one, okay?
Yeah.
The biggest issue is that everyone needs to start listening. Every call that has been made needs to be only made once and listened to immediately. Repetition leads to a lot of clutter and voice comm, and that's what you want to avoid.
Kite back, I can flank.
Stick on the same side.
Look at me.
Look at the flank.
I think that happens to a lot of other teams a lot more, where everyone is kind of like screaming, like, let's go for this guy, this guy, this guy, and it's just like overload of information. Where with ours, usually it's just high.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep going, keep going. Make him flash, make him flash. Or you're not flash, careful, stop chasing, ball, stop chasing.
You flash, you flash, you flash.
That's
flash. 25 Trish flash.
When you have one person doing it, if he's doing it correctly, it goes out very well for you.
Decisiveness is definitely like the one thing. If you're the more decisive team in late game, you will win 100%.
Let's go, let's go, flash, let's go. Let's go, 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 go.
He's gone.
Evelyn's right here.
In a. Back. I got switch out.
That's going to be the game. CLG takes down Team Solomon.
Now, guys, you heard the players. How important is it to have that one voice on a team?
It definitely is really important, but I think what's just as important, but not mentioned nearly as much, is the fact that all the other people on the team have to constantly be feeding information to the shot caller so that they can make an informed decision. There's no way that one person can gain enough information from across the whole map to make an informed decision without the help of everyone on their teams. It's gold timers, item thresholds, cooldowns, everything. People have to constantly be updating that person.
Yeah, I really agree. And actually, I want to kind of back up what Lemonation said about having just high as the shot caller, because I didn't really notice it very much until we went and watched the Doombots video. Because when you're talking, like, you can process what you hear and process what you're saying. But if you're hearing things while you're talking, everyone just hears two voices and they don't understand what you're saying. Like, you guys missed out on so many puns during the video because you couldn't hear me over Kobe talking about killing people, and that was horrible. But it's something you actually just don't realize until you hear it back. Like, if you're ever talking over someone, nothing is actually understood at all. And having that one voice is actually incredibly useful.
Well, Kobe was just too focused on winning the game.
Well, I mean, I had the most kills. I mean, I was clearly too.
He's still pushing for that MVP. The vote is over.
Vote for me.
All right. Well, Kobe, I have a slightly more specific question, which is that back when you were playing, who would you say is the best shot caller that you got to play with?
We actually had no good shot callers on our team. We're pretty bad at shot calling. I specifically remember one time at the World Cyber Games, we're pushing up mid lane and Chasha says, "Oh, if we're going to dive, now would be the time." So I go right in. I get dumpstered. Everybody runs away. And he was like, "Yeah, I said if we were going to dive."
Qualifying everything before it actually happens. Well, of course, yeah. One of the big keys for the shot calling is that everyone actually has to listen to the call too, right? I feel like that's one of the things that is most important is all the rest of the members need to actually be listening and following 100%, right or wrong. Now, we want to get your thoughts on the discussion, though. So today we're asking, which NALCS player would you like making the calls on your ranked team and why?
Now, you guys know the drill. Send your answers to LOL Esports. Use that hashtag LCS, and we'll be looking for the best responses to share later in the show.
And for a look at the lighter side of Team Comms, tune in Thursday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific, 5:30 p.m. Central European Summertime for the LCS preview show. Their segment All Chat reveals what the pros are saying and singing. As Curse and Dignitas load into the lobby, here's a little taste of the goods.
Sarah.
Yo.
I love you.
Thank you.
Wow. No love back.
Get rejected, son.
Can we all be pyramids for today? I feel like we don't win because we don't have matching icons.
Yeah.
We got
Lulu. Finish.
I have Cleaver in a second.
Give me the
Lulu's Cleaver.
Yeah.
Give me the Penta.
No.
Stop. Nice. I have J. We can.
Finish. Can we end?
I think we should.
Yeah, we can join you soon.
Okay.
Who's gonna defend this? Kog'Maw without flash?
All we have to do is play the map and then map the plays.
That's actually correct.
Don't overcommit on kills. Objectives over kills.
Yeah, I don't have ult, so be careful. Don't fight. We're going for just objectives. No fights.
Need to be a lot more coordinated.
Yeah.
Well, can we Nashor then?
No,
Don't get started.
Way too early.
Don't get too excited. Can we go for base race?
No, we lose.
So what? We lose anyway. We have to try. Maybe they will panic.
No.
Yes.
Keep him busy. Right cog.
I'm going.
Right cog. Go for the in.
I'm going.
Everyone off Robert. Someone get in front of Dom.
Yeah.
Oh my god, hit base.
I'm hitting it.
Everyone hit base. Just hit base. Ignore
Me and Polly, we wrote a song.
I heard. You don't have to tell me.
Don't be front, son, no seats on the bun. We be up in this drive-thru. Order for two. I got a craving for a number 9 like my shoe.
Maybe I should go into voice acting and then cosplaying.
There's no way you think Cyanide sister is hotter than mine.
What about my sister?
Oh, my sister beats your sister, 100%. My sister beats your sister, 100%.
Oh man, I hope they don't put that in the thing.